Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday afternoon show. Just kidding. My name is Leanne Lyon. I'm here helping out because we love to help with NowSite. We're going to run through quickly what I do on a daily basis to promote and run my businesses using NowSite. So this will just give you a quick preview, not the whole overview of everything that NowSite can do, but I will talk through each step and I think you'll get a pretty good picture of it all. So let's begin. I'm now pulling up the back office of my NowSite all-in-one artificial intelligence powered back office. There's a mouthful for you. Here we go. And at the moment, I have this set to my social marketing, because social marketing is what we do on a daily basis so that we can do the marketing piece of this socially. Why do we want to do that? Well, marketing is about finding people that will want to be part of or get to know you. And it entices them in, it brings them in, lets them know that you like the things that they like, which hopefully is true, right? So I have 5 right now websites that I'm promoting using the power of artificial intelligence. One of them is my company here, Joy Minder Consulting. And today, the suggested post that the artificial intelligence brain software has suggested is one of them is right here, called Generate User Engagement by Sharing Images. Okay, noted. Another one for my Joy Minder travel page is 5 simple tips for a better travel agent newsletter. All right, great. So what's interesting about this one is, I'm going to start with it, is that I actually have a travel membership company. So you would ask, why would I want to promote a travel agent? That would be weird. Why would I want to even talk to travel agents? Well, quite frankly, the program that I use, the membership that I offer, can be very useful for travel agents. So if I'm posting something and a travel agent is thinking, whoa, I could use some tips for a newsletter, and they want to read this article, they'll have to log in to read the complete article, but they'll get some information up front. So right now I say, okay, this is definitely what I'm going to post. But by the way, about 90% of the time I'm posting these suggested posts. My rationale is this. I think that the AI may know more about my potential customers than I do sometimes. And I do trust that it's pulling in the things that will be attractive. And so far I've been very, very right. So 5 simple tips to a better travel agent newsletter. I'm going to post that. And it asks if I would like to add this content to my website's blog. The answer is yes. Okay, so I'm going to click yes. And just like that, it's done. You want to see it? We're going to go look at my actual website now, called Joy Minder Travel. This is the page, Your Dreams Made Affordable. As we scroll down it, it says there's a better way, free travel membership, get yours today. A little bit about me, some beautiful travel photos. You have questions, we have answers. Check out our blog. And right there, September 29th, 5 simple tips for a better travel agent newsletter. That's the thing I just posted. Wasn't that an awful lot of work? I had to do all of clicking a button. That's it. No copying, no pasting, no opening other windows. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of tabs and windows, but I didn't have to do any of that. It just was done. Awesome. If you could please mute if you're just chiming in, that would be great. The next thing it asks is if I want to post on social media. One moment here. And what I'm going to do is say, once again, it's social marketing. Probably a good idea to post on social media, but I don't like this link. So let's see, this was 5 travel agent, whoops, agent newsletter tips. And then I like to add a little joy at the end since it's Joyminder Consulting. And I'm going to publish this not to my personal page this time, but I am definitely going to post it on my Joyminder travel page. And by the way, I think while I'm at it, I'm going to post to Twitter. You know what? I'll bet there's some travel agents on LinkedIn. Boy, I'm going all out on this one, aren't I? I'm going to post this 3 different places. So I hit next, and the first thing that pops up is my Facebook business page invites me to add a post note. So I'm going to say, how many travel agents are here? No, I'm going to say, do you know? Please share this with them. And I'm going to post that. And it's done. The next thing that has actually popped up is on my screen. It's the LinkedIn. So I'm going to share a different screen at the moment. This is my LinkedIn profile. Oops, this time it says try again. So we're going to refresh this and go back. It actually wanted me to say yes here, I think, first. And now, okay, LinkedIn might just be having a little problem today. Normally it pops up, I hit post, and then just type in a little bit of something, something. Right now, Twitter has appeared, and we're going to go to that instead. Here we go. So here it is. The link to this post is already in here. So I just say, to all my travel agent friends, what could you add to these tips? Because people like to help. And so here's an idea, is you're inviting people to have a conversation on social media. So here's a way that I might do that on Twitter. To all my travel agent friends, what could you add to these tips? So they'll, again, log in if they're interested in answering that question. And I'm going to set that to tweet. Now this is going out on my travel Twitter, and it is done. You're in control, all the ads and things like that, all good. So we've got that out on Twitter. All right. So let's go back to my back office, and it says, it asks, have you succeeded with publishing your post? Well, 2 out of 3, normally 3 out of 3. I've never ever seen an issue with LinkedIn before. And I really enjoy the fact that, by the way, posting on LinkedIn pretty much every day puts me in the top 1% of all people on LinkedIn. That's pretty cool to be in that top 1%. Social marketing, done. And really hasn't taken us very long, considering I'm actually talking through all of this. Finally, it says, would I like to email this content to my followers? Yeah, I don't email every single piece that comes through, but really, you know, people are going to get interested in things. If they hear from you, they're going to remember you. So I am going to say yes. And that is now done. So just to see a couple of these things, let's go to, I'm going to open up Facebook here so you can see what we're talking about. And we're going to go to my pages. We're going to go to my travel page. And just so that you can see in that little bit of time what I was able to do. And here is that post. How many travel agents do you know? Please share this with them. Oftentimes, most of the time, it shows up with a photo like this. This particular time it did not. I could go in and edit this and add in a photo. I just posted this and I already have reached 4 people with this. I mean, you saw me just post this, right? So the engagement is right there. I won't go into Twitter right now, but I do want to show you the email. So it says my email is done. So what happened exactly? Oh, I love this. This is the final step. The reminder to spend 3 minutes adding new friends and followers in social media. This is, by the way, a critical step of the 3-click marketing. If you're not being social, if you're not sharing, liking, inviting, asking, you're not being social, you aren't going to truly be building your audience. So don't skip this step. Take the 3 minutes and build your audience every day. As they say, this is the key to online marketing success. I am going to click out of this and not make you sit here for 2 minutes and 37 seconds more. But let's check out the email campaign so you can see what has gotten sent out to them. So this is my Joyminder Travel newsletter that just got sent out in that one click. And what they saw was something like this. Interesting post we found for you. Email name is from Joyminder Travel. Subject line is interesting post we found for you with their name. So if your name is Peg, it would say interesting post we found for you, Peg. And right here from Joyminder Travel, and it would say, hi, Peg. I thought you might find this interesting. Click the button below for all the details. All my best and my name, my signature, my way. A link to my company, because when they're ready to come visit and find out more about me, it's right there. Otherwise, it just says, it's a little thing about something I put on the bottom of all my newsletters. I say donating saves lives, including my dad's, with a link to the Red Cross, because that matters to me. Latest news, post headline, whatever the post headline was that I'm sharing, the original post image is appearing here, a little description, and then if they want to go to it, a button at the bottom that says learn more. You don't touch any of this. You don't have to fill in any of this. It was automatically done when I said, yes, email my followers, and it went out. So that's just a quick overview of how this system works. It's very, very efficient. And then I would go back into social marketing, take another peek and say, oh, there's another travel post. There's another one for my coffee. Should I drink 3 liters of water per day? Probably a great question. Turns out it looks like a lot of coffee people are very interested into health and fitness. They're also saying I could use be fast or be last, just as a great photo of engagement. And then I have another page about rideshare. How will ride sharing shape the future of transport? I'll bet there's a lot of rideshare owners that would like to know that. And then finally, NowSite Marketing. How to apply to a small business loan from On Deck. So this is for business owners, people that are looking at being in business, who, by the way, probably need to market their business, don't you think? So this would be an attractive post for them. So I'll go through and do these now after I stop this recording, but I hope this has been informative, and I will be back next week. Thanks so much.